Flag is up. They're in line and away they go. Heading towards the first of 13 fences, Respectful Ed goes to the lead at once, overwhelming on the outside in second place. And Canyon Road now jumping to a narrow lead. Canyon Road on top, Respectful Ed overwhelming on the extreme outside is Jake's Mandate. As they head towards and now over the next fence, Canyon Road on top under David Byrne by about 3/4 of a length. Overwhelming follows in second place. Pagan Cat with Plated. Respectful Ed on the inside. Zancluse advancing between horses. Hooping is there also with Plated in front of him. Jake's Mandate on the extreme outside. Tis Relevant and Don't Doubt Me. As they go down the backside for the first of 2 times, and at the third fence, it would appear that Pagan Cat has pulled up. Canyon Road now assuming command under David Byrne. Overwhelming follows in second place. Zancluse on the inside in third. Plated from the outside is racing in fourth place. As they race around the turn, Canyon Road with the lead. Jake's Mandate overwhelming on the outside in third with Zancluse alongside. Plate is there also with Tis Relevant hooping on the outside. Respectful Ed and Don't Doubt Me as they head towards the fourth and over the fourth of 13 fences. Jake's Mandate leads as they head towards the fifth fence. One more time to go around after this. Jake's Mandate and Karen Norris with a narrow lead over Canyon Road, who jumps in second place. Overwhelming and Sean McDermott on the inside in third, followed by Plated. Tis Relevant on the outside. Zancluse close to the leaders also. They head towards the water jump. Jake's Mandate running and jumping with the lead. Canyon Road follows in second place. Zancluse in third with Overwhelming alongside. Zancluse now dropping back in fourth, is Plated there also as they jump the seventh fence. Jake's Mandate and Canyon Road, those two have been on the pace throughout with Overwhelming on the inside in third in a great spot to rally on the final turn. They race to the turn. Jake's Mandate, Canyon Road, Overwhelming going evenly in third place. Zancluse follows with Plated. Respectful Ed is there also. Don't Doubt Me, Tis Relevant. And they race down the backside for the final time, heading now towards the 9th of 13 fences. Jake's Mandate and Canyon Road racing as a team. Overwhelming follows those two, only about 2.5 lengths off the lead. As they head towards the 10th fence, Jake's Mandate has a narrow advantage. Canyon Road jumps in second place, Overwhelming in third. Plated moving up on the outside under Jeff Murphy with Zancluse splitting horses. Respectful Ed follows as the leaders are heading towards the next fence. With only 3 more fences to go, Jake's Mandate and Canyon Road continuing to set the pace. Overwhelming with Plated on the outside. Zancluse is going well for Jacob Roberts in 5th place. Respectful Ed, and it's a good ways back to the others. The race is on the front end where they've only got about 3/8 of a mile to go. Canyon Road and David Byrne now have put their head out in front with Jake's Mandate right alongside. Those two matching strides now around the final turn, and Overwhelming is inching a bit closer to those two as they turn for home. Plated going extremely well on the outside for Jeff Murphy. They turn for home. They've only got 2 more fences to clear. Jake's Mandate. Plated out in the middle of the course. Overwhelming follows in third place. Now taking over second as they head towards the final fence. Plated on the outside. Overwhelming in second place. Jake's Mandate in third. Heading down through the stretch. Plated is on his way with Jeff Murphy up. Plated is going to win this one. Overwhelming is going to have to settle for second because it's all Plated. Overwhelming, Jake's Mandate, and Respectful Ed.
Next race on the card, ladies and gentlemen, is the Zeke Ferguson Memorial Hurdle Stakes, presented by the Virginia Horsemen's Benevolent Protective Association.
Folks, joining me now is trainer Jimmy Day, who just won the first race, the Sport of Kings Maiden Hurdle with the horse named Plated. Jimmy, congratulations. Tell us a little bit about this race and how it's set up for your horse?
Well, he's been, loves the ground for one thing. That's why he's here. It's rained all week, as you know. And it couldn't have set up better for him. And I'm thrilled for all the connections involved. It's a great day.
Now I see that he's had a few races here and there, then he takes a little bit of a break. Is he a horse that requires a lot of management?
He's not a summer horse. He's a big-bodied horse, and he's a spring and fall horse. He did win a race at Belmont this spring on the flat, like late spring, but over the summer, if you campaign him hard, he'd kind of fall apart, you know.
Well, when do we think that we might see him next?
Probably the spring.
They're all in line. And away they go. Pleasant Woodman goes to the lead. Once Forgotten Man following in second place with Private Equity right alongside. Casual Creeper in fourth. Able Deputy is there also with Bob LeBeau all together. And Spy in the Sky completes the field as Pleasant Woodman leads over the first fence, galloping now towards the second. Forgotten Man follows in second place on the outside. Casual Creeper now moving up on the inside to take a share of second place as they race towards and around the turn. Private Equity has moved closer to the leaders also, and Pleasant Woodman still on top. Private Equity on the inside, Forgotten Man on the extreme outside, as they straighten away down the backside with Casual Creeper between horses, now taking over second place. Private Equity right alongside. Pleasant Woodman leads at the third fence under Gerard Galligan. Forgotten Man goes well for Jeff Murphy on the outside with Casual Creeper, Private Equity, Able Deputy, Bob LeBeau all together, and Spy in the Sky completes the field as they head towards and over the next fence. Pleasant Woodman has been on top from the beginning. Forgotten Man is about a half length back in second place. Casual Creeper and Darren Nagel up on the outside in fourth, with Private Equity right in front of him in third. Able Deputy follows in fifth place as they head towards the fifth fence. Pleasant Woodman, our pace setter. Private Equity, Forgotten Man, Casual Creeper between horses. Able Deputy and Ross Garrity have moved a bit closer to the leaders. It's 4 more lengths back to all together. Bob LeBeau and Spy in the Sky moving up on the outside. This is the first of 2 times to go around, and it's only about 7 or 8 lengths front to back in this field. As they race around the turn, Pleasant Woodman has the lead. Forgotten Man follows in second place with Casual Creeper, Private Equity on the inside. Able Deputy, Spy in the Sky all together, and Bob LeBeau as they're at the sixth fence. Running and jumping with the lead, Pleasant Woodman has been there since the beginning. Forgotten Man setting or forcing the pace from second place. At the seventh fence, Pleasant Woodman with a narrow lead over Forgotten Man. Private Equity on the inside in third, with Casual Creeper right alongside as they head towards the water jump. Pleasant Woodman on top. Forgotten Man jumping in second place. Private Equity and Casual Creeper. Able Deputy, Spy in the Sky moving up under Tom Foley all together. And Bob LeBeau completes the field as they head now towards the 9th of 15 fences. Pleasant Woodman and Gerard Galligan have set the pace from the beginning. Forgotten Man is shadowing him all of the way, and Casual Creeper is between horses in third with Private Equity there also. They jump the 10th fence and race around the turn. Still got a good ways to go. It's anybody's horse race. Private Equity right behind Pleasant Woodman On the outside, Forgotten Man moving up to regain second place. Private Equity in third. Casual Creeper on the outside in fourth place, with Able Deputy on the inside. Spy in the Sky all together as they clear the 11th fence. Bob LeBeau completes the field. Racing down the backside for the final time, Pleasant Woodman has the lead. Forgotten Man follows in second place. Private Equity and Casual Creeper tightly bunched on the front end over the 12th fence and now racing towards the 13th and 15 fences. Pleasant Woodman has made all of the running on the front end. Forgotten Man racing in second place. Private Equity now moving up under Karen Norris to take over second place. Forgotten Man in third. Able Deputy is moving up on the inside fifth, with Spy in the Sky rallying from the outside. They're very tightly bunched as they race towards the turn. Pleasant Woodman on top. Forgotten Man follows in second place. Spy in the Sky. Private Equity is there also, with Able Deputy on the inside, all together making up some ground, and it's a good ways back to Bob LeBeau. Pleasant Woodman showing the way as they turn for home. Private Equity follows in second place. Casual Creeper is there also on the Darren Nagel, and on the outside, Spy in the Sky as they race down towards and over the second last, heading towards the final fence. Casual Creeper, Spy in the Sky, Private Equity, Able Deputy there also as they clear the second or the last fence. Able Deputy has the lead. It's Able Deputy and Ross Garrity on top, all together racing in second place, and Spy in the Sky in third. Able Deputy winning this one, going away. Able Deputy all together. Casual Creeper and Spy in the Sky.
And in fourth position was the number 2 Spy in the Sky, owned by Colin Ryan, trained by George Weaver, written by Tom Foley. Again, the victor, number 1, Able Deputy, the time 4:55 and 3.
Joining me now in the winner's circle are the winning connections for the second race, the Zeke Ferguson Memorial Hurdle Stakes. Jockey Ross Garrity, what a fantastic ride. Tell us a little bit about how the race unfolded for you.
It went according to plan. Cyril and I spoke beforehand. We were going to be very patient and wait. It was his first time going 2.5 miles. So we rode a patient race, produced him late, and he showed the gears he has, and he quickened up really well to be impressive.
At what point during the race did you feel confident that this was yours to take?
I felt confident the whole way. I was just, as long as he stayed the distance. But once we turned into the stretch, I was the only horse in the bridle. I knew he was going to do it easy.
They're all in line, and away they go. Pride of the Fleet goes to the lead once. Mythical Hero on the outside in second place with Short Shrift right alongside. Cork County now moving up on the inside to challenge Mythical Hero for third, making waves on the outside. Skunk is there also. Rotting Dean and Monument Hill got away slowly and is running in last place. Pride of the Fleet and Gerard Galligan setting the pace. They're about 2 1/4 lengths on top of Short Shrift, who races in second place as they go out of sight briefly. Mythical Hero follows in third place with Making Waves. Cork County on the outside. Monument Hill is making up some ground with Skunk, and Rotting Dean is there also. Pride of the Fleet went to the lead at once, is still maintaining about a 2.5 to 3 length advantage over Short Shrift, who follows in second place, making waves up on the inside in fourth place, with Mythical Hero and Darren Nagel moving up on the extreme outside. They turn for home with about a 1/4 mile to go. Pride of the Fleet is going to try and lead from flag fall to finish. He's got the lead as they are into the final 3/16 of a mile. Short Shrift is making up ground. Mythical Hero out in the middle of the course, and Monument Hill on the extreme outside as they race into the final furlong. Pride of the Fleet on top. Short Shrift in second place. Mythical Hero and Monument Hill heading towards the finish line. Pride of the Fleet still has the lead. Short Shrift, Monument Hill on the extreme outside. Pride of the Fleet is our winner.
The number 2, Monument Hill, owned by Shamrock Farm, trained by George Weaver, ridden by Tom Foley. Number 6 was...
Joining me now is winning jockey Jerry Galligan of the number 1 horse, Pride of the Fleet, here in the 3rd race. I think it came down to the start for you. Tell us how the race unfolded, and I think you won it there, but I'm curious to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, the owner, Patrick Shepherd, told me to try steal a lead. There's a couple of other pace horses in it, and I knew that. But as soon as the flag dropped, I just let him go, and I was kind of lucky that the other pace horse was a bit slow away. So, like you said, it was probably the start. Whereas when I was able to get an easy lead, I was able to get a couple of breeders into him before I kicked on in the straight again. But he did it very nicely.
The field is now lining up across the course. The flag is up. They're all in line. And away they go. On the outside, Slew's Best Quality goes to lead with Soul Gleam following in second place. Yo-Ho on the outside in third with Orchestra Leader. Grand Old Game on the inside, followed by Powder Mountain, Northern Bay, and Bowl Harmony completes the field. As they race down the backside, Jacob Roberts has gone to the lead with Slew's Best Quality. He's got about a 2-length advantage. Make it less than that now as Soul Gleam makes up ground in the middle of the course in the blue silks. And on the inside, Orchestra Leader challenges him for second place. Yo-Ho right behind those three. Moving up is Grand Old Game under James Slater with Northern Bay on the inside. Powder Mountain and Bowl Harmony completes the field. Slew's Best Quality is the one to catch, and he's got a little bit over a length advantage as they turn for home. Orchestra Leader follows in second place. Grand Old Game goes a bit wide on the extreme outside with Orchestra Leader right alongside. They race into the final 3/16 of a mile. Slew's Best Quality on the inside under pressure to hold off Grand Old Game. They drive towards the finish line. Orchestra Leader in third. The race is on the front end where Slew's Best Quality and Grand Old Game are matching strides towards the finish line. Slew's Best Quality on the inside, Grand Old Game on the outside. We've got a photo finish between Grand Old Game and Slew's Best Quality.
Owned by Larry Johnson, trained by Gerald Brooks, and ridden to victory by James Slater in the time of 1:31 2/5.
Joining me now in the winner's circle, winning connections for the 4th race, number 5, Grand Old Game. I have the winning owner, Larry Johnson, to my left, and winning trainer, Gerald Brooks, to my right. I'm going to start with the owner here. Mr. Johnson, congratulations. What an amazing horse.
Yeah, he's been really fun. And, You know, we didn't know how he would do on the turf. He obviously loves synthetic. We ran him at Laurel on the grass. He ran very well. And we looked at this race and said, you know, why not? 7/8 seems to fit him. The boy rode him really well. I said to someone, I'm still looking for the starting gate because this is my first time doing any of this stuff, but it's pretty cool.
Congratulations. Turning to the trainer now. Gerald, what's it like to bring a horse to the Virginia Gold Cup?
Well, I like to thank George Woods because he's the one who talked me into bringing these horses here. Shame he couldn't ride them because he had other great arrangements, but never been to a place like this. It's beautiful. Love it. This is unbelievable.
Well, tell us a little bit about how you prepped the horse for today's race.
We just trained him just any other race. He's just easy training and didn't know what to expect. I came here yesterday, went over things, got my license, and just said, man, wow, don't know what to expect tomorrow, but we're going to have fun. So far, it worked out.
Well,
They're all in line, and away they go as they race towards the first of 19 fences. Don't Tell Sailor on the outside. Almar Mook races in second place as they go out of sight briefly behind the trees. They come back into view. Don't Tell Sailor and David Byrne on top. Almar Mook follows in second place, and it's a gap of at least 6 or 7 more lengths to Mark Beecher and Country Cousin, followed by Wildcatter and Certain Swagger as they head now towards the first of 19 fences. Jumping with the lead, Don't Tell Sailor on top by about 2.5 lengths. Al Marmouk follows in second place under Jacob Roberts. It's a gap of about 3 lengths to Country Cousin, with Wildcatter following in fourth place, and Certain Swagger moving up on the outside of Wildcatter. Over the second fence, Don't Tell Sailor and David Burns setting the pace. They're about 2.5 lengths on top of Al Marmouk. Wildcatter in the red silks on the outside in fourth place, with Country Cousin right alongside. Certain Swagger completing this 5-horse field as they head towards the next fence. This is the third of 19 fences, setting at a leisurely pace. Don't Tell Sailor with the lead. Al Marmouk right behind him, racing in second place. Wildcatter and Bethany Bumgardner follows in third place, with Country Cousin and Certain Swagger. Only about 5 or 6 lengths front to back in this 5-horse field as they head towards the fence in front of the stand. Don't Tell Sailor going easily on the front end. Jumps with the lead. Don't Tell Sailor. Al Marmouk follows in second place. Wildcatter, Country Cousin, and Certain Swagger completing the 5-horse field as they race towards the next fence. Don't Tell Sailor went to the lead at once, has maintained a nice advantage from the start. Sitting right behind him is Al Marmouk. At the 5th fence, Don't Tell Sailor, Al Marmouk. On the outside, Wildcatter with Country Cousin, and Certain Swagger is completing the field, but everybody is within striking distance as they're setting a leisurely pace, and they've got a long ways to go. Racing towards the backside, Don't Tell Sailor on top by about 1.5 lengths. Wildcatter follows in second place. It's 3/4 of a length farther back to Al Marmouk with Country Cousin and Certain Swagger as the field heads towards the 6th of 19 fences. Don't Tell Sailor, where he's been from the beginning, he's now got about a 2.5 length advantage over Bethany Bumgardner and Wildcatter, who are moving a bit closer as they race down the backside. Al Marmouk has dropped back into third place with Country Cousin and Certain Swagger completing the field as they straighten away down the backside and head towards the 7th of 19 fences. Don't Tell Sailor has led from the start, Still has about a length and a half advantage over Wildcatter, who's taken over second place. Almar Mook, second early, has now dropped back into third place, but well within striking distance. They come back into view. Don't Tell Sailor has the lead. Wildcatter, though, right alongside. Maybe a half a length separates those two, with Almar Mook following in third. Country Cousin and Certain Swagger as they race towards the 8th of 19 fences. Still a long ways to go. Don't Tell Sailor and David Burns setting the pace throughout. On the outside, Wildcatter in the red and gold silks follow in second place as they race into the turn. Almar Mook in third. At the 9th fence, Don't Tell Sailor running and jumping with the lead widens that advantage to about 2.5 lengths as they turn towards us. Don't Tell Sailor on top, Wildcatter following in second place, Almar Mook in third, Country Cousin follows in fourth place, and Certain Swagger and Sean McDermott completing the field as they head now towards the 10th fence. With one more time to go around, Don't Tell Sailor, our pace setter. Wildcatter, closest to him in second place. Almar Mook follows in third with Country Cousin in fourth. And Certain Swagger completing the field, but still within striking distance. They head towards the fence in front of the stand. Don't Tell Sailor going along leisurely, setting the pace with about a length and 3/4 advantage over Wildcatter. Don't Tell Sailor. Wildcatter goes well over that one. Now is only 3/4 of a length back, dropping a little bit farther back, about a length and a quarter behind Don't Tell Sailor. Wildcatter follows. Almar Mook, Certain Swagger has moved alongside Mark Beecher and Country Cousin. Tightly bunched as they race towards the 12th of 19 fences. Don't Tell Sailor still with the lead. Almar Mook follows in second place. Country Cousin saving ground on the inside. Now moves into second place as they're midway around the turn. Don't Tell Sailor still on top. Country Cousin drops back into third place as Almar Mook regains second. Wildcatter alongside Country Cousin, and Certain Swagger is 4 lengths farther back, completing the field as they straighten away down the backside for the final time. Don't Tell Sailor, our pace setter from the beginning. Almar Mook and Jacob Roberts in second place. Wildcatter in third. Country Cousin follows in fourth, and Certain Swagger. They head towards the water jump. Don't Tell Sailor still with the lead. He's got about a 2.5 length advantage at the fence. Don't Tell Sailor flying over with a 2.5, maybe 3 length advantage. Almar Mook on the inside, Wildcatter on the outside. Country Cousin follows in fourth place as they clear the next fence. Don't Tell Sailor still with the lead, loses just a bit of ground there. Wildcatter moving up on the outside. Almar Mook, Country Cousin is there also, and Certain Swagger going a bit wide as they race towards the next fence. Don't Tell Sailor has the lead. Almar Mook follows in second place. Wildcatter in third. Country Cousin racing in fourth place. And Certain Swagger with only 3 more fences to go. Anybody can win this one. They race midway around the turn. Don't Tell Sailor still with the lead. Wildcatter following in second place. Almar Mook in third. Certain Swagger is rallying under Sean McDermott on the extreme outside. Country Cousin is there also as they race towards the next fence. Don't Tell Sailor on top. Certain Swagger trying to get there in the middle of the course. Almar Mook under pressure to hold on. Wildcatter and Country Cousin as they head towards the final fence. Certain Swagger has the lead. At the last, Certain Swagger jumping with the lead. Don't Tell Sailor trying to come back again on the outside. Almar Mook, Wildcatter and Country Cousin. Certain Swagger and Sean McDermott in hand and in command.
Joining me now in the winner's circle is winning owner Jeremy Batoff of the number 5 horse, Certain Swagger. Tell us about this horse. I know there's a lot of interesting stories behind this, and you were just sharing some. I would love it if you would share that with the crowd.
Absolutely. So Swagger started off as our hurdle horse, and this is actually his first run over timber. He won two great races over hurdle, down the Queen's Cup, and then down at the inaugural Dogwood Classic. But this is his first hurdle race. So, his first timber race. So we're pretty excited at how he did.
And Jack was just sharing a little bit about how this horse was just jumping over timber for the first time in most recent weeks. So nobody better than Jack Fisher to take a horse like that and face him at a timber fence, but it certainly paid off today. What was your impression about coming to this race today?
Well, initially, Jack told me this was just a school, so he did not tell me we were going out for nearly the win. So this was a pleasant surprise, but the jockey Sean thought we could do it, and we apparently could do it, so we went for it.
The Alfred Hunt Steeplechase in the spring. And they're off and running, would appear. Grinding Speed has gone to the front. Schoolhouse Woods follows in second place, straight to it in third, with Dakota Slew racing in fourth place. Schoolhouse Woods and Jacob Roberts setting a leisurely pace. Grinding Speed and Mark Beecher right behind them, maybe 2.5 lengths back in second place. Straight to it follows with Dakota Slew completing the four-horse field. They race down the backside for the first of 3 times. Schoolhouse Woods has now sped away to about a 7 or 8 length advantage. Grinding Speed going well in second place, straight to it in third. Dakota Slew as they're strung out a bit as they go down the backside. Schoolhouse Woods went to the lead shortly after the start. Grinding Speed following in second place under Mark Beecher, maybe 10 lengths behind the leader. Straight to it is about 3, maybe 2.5 lengths behind Grinding Speed, and there's a gap of 3 more lengths to Dakota Slew. Strung out a bit as they head towards the third of 21 fences. They've got a long ways to go. Schoolhouse Woods, our leader. Grinding Speed following in second place, straight to it, and Sean McDermott in third. And Darren Nagel and Dakota Slew completing the four-horse field as they race midway around the turn and clear the fourth fence. Schoolhouse Woods lost just a little bit of ground there, and Grinding Speed follows in second place under Mark Beecher, straight to it. Dakota Slew completing the four-horse field. As they race now towards the fifth of 21 fences, Schoolhouse Woods continues to set the pace under Jacob Roberts. At the fence, Schoolhouse Woods on top. Grinding Speed jumping in second place, straight to it in third, and Dakota Slew follows in fourth place. Schoolhouse Woods went to the lead at once, is setting a nice pace now as they head towards the fence in front of the judges' stand. Schoolhouse Woods, Grinding Speed. At the fence, it's Schoolhouse Woods running and jumping with the lead. Grinding Speed flew over that one and moved to within about 2.5 lengths of Schoolhouse Woods' lead. Straight to it follows in third place. Dakota Slew in fourth on the inside. They race now towards the seventh of 21 fences. Schoolhouse Woods has widened again on the flat between fences. Grinding Speed and Mark Beecher stalking him from second place, as is straight to it and Sean McDermott. They race into it around the turn. Dakota Slew completes the quartet as they race towards the backside of the course. Schoolhouse Woods is on top now by about 3.5, maybe 4 lengths. Grinding Speed follows in second place, straight to it another length and a half farther back in third. And Dakota Slew completing the field, but only about 7 lengths off the lead. They've cleared the 8th. They gallop now towards the 9th of 21 fences. Schoolhouse Woods still our pace setter. Grinding Speed second throughout, straight to it. Dakota Slew and Darren Nagel now moving just a bit closer in fourth place. Heading towards the next fence, Schoolhouse Woods on top by about 3.5 lengths. Grinding Speed follows in second place, straight to it in third, and Dakota Slew on the outside in fourth place. A long ways to go here. Schoolhouse Woods has set the pace throughout, still maintains about a 5 or 6 length advantage over Grinding Speed, who's been running in second. Straight to it follows in third. They gallop now towards the 10th of 21 fences. Schoolhouse Woods running and jumping with the lead. Grinding Speed jumping in second place. Straight to it in third, and Dakota Slew on the outside in fourth place, but only about 6 or 7 lengths off the lead. Racing into and around the turn, Schoolhouse Woods leads towards the 11th fence by about 4 lengths. Grinding Speed, and then it's a gap of 2 more lengths back to Dakota Slew and Straight to It. Those two complete the field as they straighten away and head towards the next fence. One more time to go around after this. Schoolhouse Woods has led from the beginning. He still has the lead as he heads towards the 12th of 21 fences. Grinding Speed jumps in second place. Dakota Slew and Straight to It. The field is now bunching up a bit as Grinding Speed now puts his head out in front. Schoolhouse Woods, Straight to It, and Dakota Slew in fourth place. With one more time to go around, Grinding Speed, Straight to It, Schoolhouse Woods, and Dakota Slew tightly bunched as they jump the fence in front of the stand. Grinding Speed, winner of this race 2 years ago. It's going nicely for Mark Beecher on the front end now. Straight to It has moved into second place with Schoolhouse Woods in third. And Dakota Slew well within striking distance on the Darren Nagel. Heading now towards the 14th of 21 fences. Grinding Speed is the one to catch. He's going nicely on the front end. Schoolhouse Woods has regained second place as they race midway around the turn. Straight to It on the inside joins Schoolhouse Woods. Those two are vying for second. Dakota Slew is only about 3 lengths off the lead as they straighten away down the backside. Grinding Speed racing now in second place as Schoolhouse Woods has regained the lead, heading towards the 15th fence. Schoolhouse Woods, Grinding Speed, Straight to It, and Dakota Slew. It's anybody's horse race as they race down towards the water jump. Schoolhouse Woods has regained the lead that he held on the early stages. Grinding Speed is moving up on the inside. Dakota Slew is making his move up on the outside, and he puts his head out in front. Schoolhouse Woods, though, quickens as they race towards the next fence. The 17th of 21, Schoolhouse Woods, Dakota Slew, Grinding Speed. Straight to It follows in fourth place. As they race towards the far turn, Schoolhouse Woods is the one to catch. Dakota Slew in the blue silks on the outside, Grinding Speed in the red silks on the inside. Goes well over that one and jumps into second place with Dakota Slew on the outside. Schoolhouse Woods maintains about 1.25 lengths to 1.5 lengths advantage as they race around the turn. Dakota Slew jumping in second place. Grinding Speed losing ground there, and Straight to It makes up ground on the outside. They head for home. Schoolhouse Woods has the lead. Dakota Slew races in second place. Dakota Slew moving a bit closer to Schoolhouse Woods. Grinding Speed under pressure to get back into the race. Straight to It in third place. They race towards the final fence. Schoolhouse Woods, Dakota Slew, Straight to It, and Grinding Speed on the outside. It's anybody's race as they race into the stretch. Grinding Speed in the middle of the course. Schoolhouse Woods, Dakota Slew. Grinding Speed is on its way for Mark Beecher. Grinding Speed, Dakota Slew, Grinding Speed by 3/4 a length. Dakota Slew in second place.
The next race on the
Standing in the winner's circle now with the winning connections. Oh, it's a little bright. Sorry about that. Of the International Gold Cup, number 2, Grinding Speed. Wow, wow, wow. What a finish. What a race. Standing with Mark Beecher, who has been riding this horse for so long. Tell us how it felt to cross the finish line for the second time here at the International Gold Cup, Mark.
Well, it's my third from incomplete, but the second with this guy. But I don't know. I think this one probably really got me here today because this horse means so much to me. And this woman, Alicia Murphy, does such a good job. And Mike Wharton, the owner, they never ever, like we've had some brilliant days with this horse, and we've had some hiccups along the line as well. And never ever did they ever question me, or we just get on with it and get on with the next day. And this race was all down to that horse. I mean, we could have fallen there at the third last, but he dug his heels down, and I mean, we flew them last two, and he just kept going, and I mean, unbelievable horse, and these two, these two have earned this so much with this horse this year. I'm just delighted that I could repay them for their standing by me.
I know it's an emotional moment for you, and rightfully so, and you did a fantastic job getting around the race course to finish second time in the International Gold Cup on grinding speed. Good job on you. Alicia Murphy, the trainer, Mike Wharton, the owner. How special is this for both of you?
This win is amazingly special because we haven't had the best goes lately, and start to question, what am I doing wrong? Is the horse over the hill? And it had its moment when I turned to Mike and I said, we're done. It's not going to be good today. And wow, just amazing. Mark pulled out all the stops. And Mark is not a hard jockey to stand by. He's pretty special. He's very special. So I don't think I get a lot of credit for that, but it was a fantastic win today.
Proved that he was not done yet, pulled it out for you guys. And Mike, you actually fox hunt this horse?
Well, we did a little bit early on when we had him, but once he started winning, he became a little bit too precious, so the trainer won't let me hunt him. I've been told that someday when he retires from timber racing, I can hunt him again. But I do gallop him, which is a lot of fun. He's very
They're all in line. And away they go. Cognizine explodes to lead. Got what speeding up on the extreme outside. Right along got what is Atherton. With Aretas on the inside following in fourth place. Compatriot right behind Aretas. 10 times the trouble on the outside. Triton Light and Evening Taps completes the field as they straighten away down the backside. Cognizine and Jacob Roberts took command at the start. Godwhat and Kieran Norris following in second place. Atherton on the inside in third, moving up on the outside. Aretas in the red silks now taking over third with Atherton in fourth place. 10 times the trouble. Compatriot on the inside, Evening Taps, and Triton Light completes the field. They've got about 5/8 of a mile yet to go. As they drop out of sight briefly, they come back into view. Cognizine and Jacob Roberts still with the lead. They went to the lead at once. Racing in second place is Atherton and Gus Dahl. Moving up on the outside is Godwhat. Godwhat challenging for the lead. Cognizine on the inside with the lime green cap. Godwhat on the outside in yellow. Atherton with Aretas moving up on the outside of Atherton, now taking over third place. As they turn for home, Neil Morris's entry is 1-2. Cognizine on the inside, Godwhat on the outside. Aretas trying to make up ground on the James Slater on the extreme outside, and Atherton in the blue silks on the inside. Cognizine has the lead as they race towards the finish line, but here comes Aretas gaining with every stride under James Slater, heading towards the finish line. James Slater and Aretas and Atherton. Atherton with his head out in front. Atherton and Gus Dahl by a whisker or more. Aretas follows in second place, Cognizine in third.
Making the
Joining me now in the winner's circle is Gus Dahl, who just finished first in the 7th race on number 7, Atherton. Congratulations. Tell us how the race unfolded for you.
We jumped off well, third or fourth, and we just wanted to get him to travel and get home. He broke his maiden going a mile and a half at Laurel the other day, so we had high hopes for him, and he showed up.
How important is it to jump off, as you say, at a hunt meet like this versus breaking out of the gate at a flat track?
It's really more you got to ride him out of the box than anything, and sort of get where you want to be quickly. Especially the flat races today. Gary Murray said, he was watching them earlier, and horses were winning from the front end, so we definitely didn't want to be too far off the pace.
They're all in line and away they go. Manacor goes to the lead on the inside. That's Sunny Crew Jack, and George Woods now heading towards the lead. Koturnix on the outside of Manacor. What a Wildcat follows in fourth place with King of All Diamonds there also. Final heat on the outside. Ergiad. Moving up on the outside is Daddy's Kid. Prudence, and completing the field is More to the Point. They race down the backside. Sunny Crew Jack and George Wood are setting the pace. They've got about a 3/4 of a length advantage over Manacor, who races in second place. Final heat on the outside of Koturnix. Daddy's Kid, the favorite, now moving up from between horses to vie for the lead as they went out of sight. Manacor on top as they come back into view. Manacor, Sunny Crew Jack, Koturnix on the inside, Daddy's Kid on the outside. Final heat, King of All Diamonds is there, and the others are trailers. The race is on the front end where Manacor has now taken the lead under Ross Garrity. Manacor on top by about 2.5 lengths. Racing in second place is Koturnix as they turn for home with a little bit more than a 1/4 mile to go. Manacor on top, Koturnix in second place. Daddy's Kid and Alan Rice trying to make up ground from third as they've got less than a 1/4 mile to go. Let's make it 3/16 of a mile. Manacor in the black cap under pressure to make up ground. Koturnix, Manacor, Daddy's Kid. Koturnix has the lead as they head towards the finish line. David Byrne and Koturnix on the outside. Manacor and Daddy's Kid. Koturnix and David Byrne winning this one by about 3 lengths. Manacor and Daddy's Kid.
Association and Virginia Horsemen's Benevolent Protective Association, joined by Ned Moore. Susie Hart, member of the VH.
Joining me now in the winner's circle, winning connections for the 8th race. I have standing next to me David Byrne, the jockey of the number 5 Koturnix, and somebody else who's a familiar name here in Virginia for steeplechasing. We'll get to him in a second, Speedy Smithwick. Tell us how the race unfolded for you, David.
I wasn't really tied to instructions. Speedy said just get away as handy as you can. Got a great lead from the horse that finished second the whole way around. He brought me the whole way into the straight and just waited as long as I could and then went on with him and he won pretty well. So it's pretty straightforward.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Now, Speedy, no stranger here to Gold Cup, to timber racing. You're winning a race on the flat, which is something you've been doing for a long time now as far as training horses. You and Eva, a force in the industry. Now it seems like it's a family affair. How fun is it for you to be here today and win the race?
Oh, it's great fun to get back to Great Meadows. I think I rode here the very first year they had the races here. And was it that long ago? No, it wasn't that long ago, no. But at any rate, it's great to be back here. And he's a wonderful horse. it can be a little tricky because he'll wait on horses once he makes the lead sometime, but Dave really had him figured out well today.
That's good. Now, do you miss anything about not riding these big races anymore like you used to in your heyday?
I don't miss not pushing the food away the way I used to have to. I used to have to ride about 75 pounds lighter than I am now, which wasn't easy. So I do miss the thrill of it, but I don't miss not eating.
Well,
The flag is up. They're all in line. And away they go. Mark Your Bible goes to lead hard enough on the inside. Racing in second place, speeding up on the outside is Tutuola. Mark Your Bible has the advantage. Hard enough on the inside. Racing in second place, Tutuola out in the middle of the course. Now going to the front. Zoe Valvo and Tutuola with the lead. Mark Your Bible follows in second place with Hard Enough right alongside. Oxus on the inside. Vladikov right behind him. Marvy Marley between horses. On the outside, Prima Facie moving up with Gumper there also. Fall colors. Wolverton, Marvy Marley. Mr. Starr's Report as they straighten away down the backside. And Vladikov completes the field. With about 3/4 of a mile to go, Tutuola is the one to catch. Hard Enough, though, is stalking him and now moving to the lead. Hard Enough and James Slater challenging Tutuola. Tutuola on top. Mark Your Bible on the outside of Hard Enough. Those three are very tightly bunched with Gumper sitting right behind them in 4th place. Oxus follows on the inside with Yellow Cap in 5th with Wolverton. Prima Facie is there also. Mr. Starr's Report is now starting to rally under Darren Nagel. Prima Facie is dropping back fall colors, and Marvy Marley completes the field. They race into the final turn. Mark Your Bible has the lead. Mark Your Bible on top, Hard Enough, and Gumper, those two dueling for second place as they race around the final turn. Mark Your Bible and Karen Norris with about a 3-length advantage as they turn for home. Gumper with Hard Enough between horses. Hard Enough challenging for second. Mr. Starr's Report moving up on the inside as they race into the final 3/16 of a mile. Mark Your Bible on the outside. Mr. Starr's Report. Hard Enough is trying to rally in the middle of the course. Hard Enough, Mark Your Bible. Gumper is there also with Vladikov and Wolverton. They race into the final furlong. Mark Your Bible with Hard Enough on the inside and Gumper. Mark Your Bible and Hard Enough. Mark Your Bible by a length and a quarter. Hard Enough in second. Gumper and Marvy Marley rallies from far back for 4th.
Closing out the afternoon with the winning rider, Kieran Norris, on the number 9, Mark Your Bible of the 9th race here at Great Meadow this afternoon. Kieran, congratulations. Tell us how the race unfolded for you.
Richards just said to ride him positively, so I bounced him out and sat like second or third, and there was a little bit of like commotion down the back. A horse went off course, so I was in a good position, so I got to the front and I steadied it up. And then heading into the turn for the home straight, I just picked it up and he stayed all the way to the line.
Well, it was a really nice ride. Congratulations.